This is the biggest British monument in France to the combined military forces of the British and French empires who died during the First World War. It's immense. Just the number of names up here is staggering, really. Although when you look at some of the cemeteries themselves, where the gravestones are for each individual, they just go on and on and on. Most of us, when we come on holiday to this part of France, drive straight past. We're going towards the sun or whatever. It's easy to do. But I think it's a really worthwhile diversion, even if only for a few hours, to have a look around and see some of the places where a whole generation of young Englishmen vanished.
The Somme memorials and cemeteries are all over this stretch of country, and some of them are enormous. The Menin Gate at Ypres, its wipers in the songs, is the most visited memorial on the Western Front, but they all deserve a visit. There are also preserved trenches and battlefield monuments, and the general area itself features pleasant scenery and interesting and historic towns. It isn't too far to travel from the Channel. All of these areas are within an hour or two of the coast, so a tour around would make an ideal short break. You might also want to do a little family research before making the trip. Many of us have some family connection with the great battles of the First World War, and you may be able to discover something new and interesting about your own family history. If this prompts you to make a trip to Northern France, tell us what you find on our website at www.goodbye9to5.tv. You can also post your photos and comments there.
As you look at the names stacked up here on the lists of young men whose bodies were never found, or more properly never identified, you get the number of names that are the same. There's a lot of people called Moore, there's a lot of people called Wood, there's a lot of Wards, there's some Webbs, there's some Welchers, and you wonder how many of them were related, maybe brothers, cousins. It's really a very sad place and a very emotional place, but I think it's a place that's worth coming to. And I think if we don't keep coming, then it's a bit of a sad reflection on our world. We need to keep coming just to remember these people.